makes me think of that immediately, and how we should be asking ourselves, are we living our lives in a performative, outwardly way?
Mm.
Are we more concerned about our outward appearance and like being virtuous and like looking like we are playing the part, but are we really on the inside? And that's clearly more important, is to, I think the transformation on the inside is way more important than what people see on the outside, um, which the Pharisees were. I mean, the Pharisees were the most respected and, you know, righteous people at the time, but there was some corruption there too, just like we all have inside of us. So, how are you transforming on the inside based as opposed to what you look like on the outside?
When you see that word righteousness, what does that bring to mind for you?
Righteousness brings to mind being, well, trying to live the way the law says to live, since we're talking about the law,
Yeah.
and also bringing people closer to Jesus by our actions and our love and our compassion, and um, being that pure of heart person that we've talked about in the past. Not
Yeah.
perfect. It's definitely not perfection.
Sure.
Righteousness is not perfection.
What about you, John?
I I read Psalm 23 and 91. Actually, there are three Psalms that I read, every day: 23, 37, and 91. And all two of them, 23 and 37, talk about the righteous. 23 says, He leads me in the path. He leads me in the paths of the righteous for His namesake. He
Mm-hmm.
leads me in the paths of righteousness for His namesake. And then Psalm 37 says, though a righteous man basically will never falter. Though he fall, he will always, be picked up. And so I think I've wrestled with that word quite a bit. And it's right living. It's living a godly life. It's what we're talking about, being focused on Him, living in Him instead of separate, living a life of love, grace, kindness,